Dear students, welcome to our YouTube channel Chem Origin. This is Dr. Satish Kumar. Dear students, next important concept is isomerism. Isomerism. This is very interesting concept, students, and it is also very basic concept. Isomerism, very interesting concept. Generally, isomerism, it is defined as a the existence of two or more compounds having same molecular formula. The existence of two or more compounds having the same molecular formula but differ in their properties but differ in their properties is known as a isomerism. Students, the existence of two or more compounds having the same molecular formula but differ in their properties is known as isomerism. The existence of two or more compounds having the same molecular formula but differ in their properties is known as a isomerism. Students, generally those type of compounds are called as a isomers. So the existence of two or more compounds having same molecular formula but different in their behavior is generally known as a isomerism, and such compounds are called as a isomers, and such compounds are known as isomers. Students, this isomerism is broadly classified into two types. One is structural isomerism and another one is stereoisomerism. So students, isomerism is generally classified into two types: structural isomerism and stereoisomerism. Again, these structural isomerism is again further classified into four types. Those are chain isomerism, positional isomerism, metamerism, and functional group isomerism. Students, structural isomerism is again classified into chain isomerism, positional isomerism, metamerism, functional group isomerism. Similarly, students, stereoisomerism is again classified into two types. First one is geometrical isomerism and optical isomerism. Stereoisomerism is classified into geometrical isomerism and optical isomerism. So, what is structural isomerism and what are the chain isomerism? What are the examples for positional isomerism? When we are called as a functional group isomerism, and what are the examples of functional isomers? So about these isomerism and isomers detailedly we can see one by one with suitable examples. Students, next we see structural isomerism. What is structural isomerism? Structural isomerism is defined as a compounds having same molecular formula but different structural arrangement is known as a structural isomerism. Compounds having same molecular formula but differ in their structural arrangement or differ in their carbon skeletons are generally known as a structural isomerism. Structural isomerism is known as a structural isomerism. Structural isomerism. So students, compounds having same molecular formula but a different structural arrangement is known as a structural isomerism, and the compounds are known as a structural isomers. Students, in the previous slide already we saw structural isomerism is again classified as a chain isomerism, positional isomerism, metamerism, functional group isomerism. So what are those? We can see one by one in detail. First type of structural isomerism is chain isomerism. Chain isomerism. So students, what is chain isomerism? Chain isomerism is defined as a whenever two or more compounds having the same molecular formula but different carbon skeleton different carbon skeletons are known as a chain isomers and the phenomenon is known as a chain isomerism. Students, whenever two or more compounds having the same molecular formula but different carbon skeletons are known as a chain isomers, and the phenomenon is known as a chain isomerism. So students, this is the definition theoretically. In order to understand about this chain isomerism, it is very best to take a simple example, pentane, or you can take a molecular formula C5. You can take a molecular formula C5H12. C5H12 is a molecular formula of an organic compound. Students, we can write the structure of this C5H12 in different manners. We can see first one you can write as a N-pentane, CH3, CH2, 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 CH3. We know students, this compound name is, IUPAC name is normal pentane or N-pentane. N-pentane. Here N means normal pentane because this is a straight chain, normal chain. That's why its name is mentioned as a N-pentane, and its molecular formula is C5H12. Similarly, the same molecular formula C5H12 we can write like this: CH3, CH, CH2, CH3, and the second carbon has a methyl group. Students, we know the IUPAC name of this compound is, you can give numbering 1, 2, 3, 4. So the IUPAC name becomes 2-methyl butane. 2-methyl butane is the IUPAC name having the same molecular formula C5H12. Students, this compound common name is isopentane. Similarly, students, the same molecular formula C5H12 can be, write the structure of the C5H12. This is also one more isomer possible having the same molecular formula C5H12. So students, in this compound it is having 5 carbons and 12 hydrogens. Students, if you assign the IUPAC name for this compound, you can give numbering 1, 2 and 3. Students, its IUPAC name is 2, 2 dimethyl propane. 2, 2 dimethyl propane is the IUPAC name, students, and its common name also you know, neopentane. Neopentane. Neopentane is its common name. Neopentane or 2 dimethyl propane. Students, N-pentane, 2-methyl butane, 2 dimethyl propane. These three compounds are having same molecular formula, but their structural arrangement is different. So students, here the carbon skeleton is a straight chain. Here one alkyl group as a branched chain. Here two alkyl groups are present as a branch. Two alkyl groups are present as a side chains or branched chains. So students, this is about the chain isomerism. So students, when two or more compounds having the same molecular formula but different carbon skeletons are known as a chain isomers. So students, these three compounds are chain isomers to each other, and this type of existence phenomenon is known as a chain isomerism. Next, positional isomerism. Next type of structural isomerism is, students, positional isomerism. So what is positional isomerism? Students, this positional isomerism we can define as a whenever two or more compounds having same molecular formula. Whenever two or more compounds having same molecular formula but different position to the substituent atom or functional group, but two or more compounds having the same molecular formula but different position to the substituent atom. It may be halogen or alkyl group, whatever it may be. So whenever two or more compounds having the same molecular formula but different position to the substituent atom or functional group is known as a positional isomers. And the phenomenon is known as a positional isomerism. Students, whenever two or more compounds having the same molecular formula but different position to the substituent atom or functional group is known as a positional isomers, and the existence of this phenomenon is known as a positional isomerism. Students, here I write for our convenience, PI means positional isomerism. So students, in order to understand this example, in order to understand this definition clearly, we can take a simple example. So here I take an example, propanol, N-propanol and 2-propanol. I take an example. See students, what is the molecular formula of this compound? The molecular formula is C3H8O. C3H8O is the molecular formula of these two compounds. First compound, you can give numbering 1. So we can give numbering 1, 2, 3. So its name is 1-propanol. Students, the IUPAC name of this compound is propanol, or you can write 1-propanol. Or 1-propanol. If you give numbering for this second type of isomer, what happens, students? 1, 2, 3. Its IUPAC name becomes 2-propanol. See students, in the first isomer, the functional group OH is, students, we know OH means it is a alcohol functional group. So OH functional group, alcohol functional group, hydroxy group in first isomer. So students, these two are the examples of positional isomerism. So these two are each other to positional isomers because the molecular formula is C3H8O. So both of these compounds are having the same molecular formula, C3H8O. Its IUPAC name, if you give numbering 1, 2, 3, its name is 1-propanol. you can write 1 propanol, 1 propanol, and if you give numbering for this second isomer 1, 2, 3, its IUPAC name becomes as 2 propanol, 2 propanol. See students, both of these compounds, both of these isomers are having same molecular formula C3H8O, but different position to the functional group. Here OH is the functional group. Students, we know OH is a alcohol functional group. Alcohol functional group, we know students, alcohol functional group. This is also known as a hydroxy group or alcohol functional group. In the first isomer, in 1 propanol, students, this 1 propanol can also be written as a propan-1-ol, propan-1-ol. We can write propan-ol, and it is also can be write as a IUPAC name propan-2-ol. You can write its name also propan-2-ol. So students, in these two compounds, the functional group OH position is varied. In the first isomer, the OH group is connected to the first carbon. In the second one, 2-propanol or propan-2-ol, the OH functional group is connected to the second carbon. So here it is connected to first carbon. In the second isomer, it is connected to the second carbon. Here the OH group position, here the position of OH group is different, even though both isomers are having same molecular formula, same functional group. So such type of isomers are called as a positional isomers, and the phenomenon is known as a positional isomerism. Positional isomerism. Next, functional group isomerism. Next type of structural isomerism is students functional group isomerism. So this is we can define as a functional group isomerism whenever two or more compounds having the same molecular formula, but different functional group, whenever two or more compounds having the same molecular formula but different functional group in their structure, but different functional groups are known as a functional isomers, and the phenomenon is known as a functional group isomerism, FGI. For our convenience, here I write as a FGI. Students, whenever two or more compounds having the same molecular formula but a different functional group are known as a functional isomers or functional group isomers, and the phenomenon is known as a functional group isomerism. So in order to understand this functional group isomerism clearly, we can take a simple example. For example, students, if you take a molecular formula C3H6O, if this molecular formula, we can write two isomers which are differ in their functional group. First one is, you can give IUPAC name, no problem. You can give numbering 1, 2, 3. Students, its name is 2-propanone. However, students, this compound is highly popular one because it is highly popular as a solvent. I hope you are know very well about this CH3COCH3. Its name is acetone. This compound is highly popular one, CH3COCH3, acetone. So students, in acetone molecule, the functional group is C double bond O. So it is a ketone functional group. Students, we know C double bond O. It is ketone functional group, and its name is, common name is acetone. Thus it is having the molecular formula C3H6O. Another one, the same molecular formula, you can write another isomer is, you can give numbering 1, 2, 3. Its name is propionaldehyde. Propionaldehyde, or you can generally write as a propanol. Propanol. Al. So students, don't confusion here. Al. Al means aldehyde. Propionaldehyde, or you can write as a propionaldehyde. Propionaldehyde. Propanol or propionaldehyde. CH3, CH2, CHO. Propanol or propionaldehyde. So students, these propanol and acetone both are having the same molecular formula C3H6O, but the functional group is varied. In the propanol or propionaldehyde, the functional group is aldehyde functional group, that is CHO. Students, we know very well CHO. CHO is the aldehyde functional group. Aldehyde functional group. It is aldehyde functional group. CH3COCH3 ketone functional group. So students, these two isomers are having the same molecular formula C3H6O, but differ in their functional groups. Here in the first example, it is a ketone functional group, and the second one is a aldehyde functional group. Next structural isomerism is metamerism. Metamerism. This is very simple, students. Metamerism. Metamerism, generally metamerism, it is arises due to the, it is arises due to the, or owing to the, it is arises due to the different, due to the differ in their alkyl chain, differ in their alkyl chain, differ in the alkyl chain. It is because of the different in the alkyl chain, different in the alkyl chain on either side of the functional group. It is arises due to the differ in the alkyl chain on either side of the functional group. On either side of the functional group, generally it arises. It is arises due to the differ in the alkyl chain on either side of the functional group. So these are known as metamers, metamers to each other, and the phenomenon, the existence of metamerism, existence of metamers is known as a metamerism. So students, metamerism is defined as a, metamerism is defined as a, the difference in the, it arises due to the, it arises due to the, it arises due to the difference, it arises due to the difference in the alkyl chain, difference in the alkyl chain on either side of the functional group, on either side, and means both side, on either side of the, on either side of the, on either side of the, on either side of the functional group, on either side of the functional group are known as a metamers, and the phenomenon is known as a metamerism. So students, in order to understand this metamerism, it is very easy. It is, you can take one simple example. For example, if you take the molecular formula C4H10O, C4H10O, you can take an example C4H10O. So this molecular formula, there is a possibility of these two isomers. Students, here the functional group is either functional group. Students, you know very well about this either functional group, the either functional group, and it's generally, this either functional group can be written as a RO-R. ROR is the either functional group. Here R means alkyl chain. These alkyl chains both are equal or different, both are identical, different. So here the metamerism, here we can take an example C4H10O molecular formula. In the first isomer CH3OC3H7, students, its name is, in the metamerism case, you can take a simple example having the molecular formula C4H10O. You can take a C4H10O molecular formula. So these two compounds can be written with the C4H10O molecular formula. See students, here the either functional group is present. The functional group present in this example is either. The ether structure we know, students, very well. R is the ether functional group. Here R means, we know very well, an alkyl group. R means an alkyl group. So students, these two alkyl groups, in some examples both are identical, in some other examples both are different. So here the same thing is arised. Metamerism. Metamerism can be defined as it arises due to the different alkyl chains on either side of the functional group are known as a metamerism. So here you can take this example. Students, the name of this compound is methoxypropane. Methoxypropane. Alkoxyalkane. Students, we know for either functional group. Alkoxyalkane according to IUPAC nomenclature. Methoxypropane. Again the same molecular formula you can write as a C2H5O C2H5 and its name becomes ethoxyethane. So students, in methoxypropane and ethoxyethane both are having same molecular formula, but the alkyl chains are different. In case of methoxypropane, one side is methyl group is present and the another side to the oxygen C3H7 propyl group. This is a propyl chain, propyl alkyl chain. This is a propyl alkyl chain and this is a methyl alkyl chain in case of methyl propane. Whereas in case of ethoxyethane, so both sides are, the alkyl groups are identical, C2H5, C2H5. So students, these two are metamers to each other and the phenomenon of existence of metamers is known as a metamerism. So students, in the first isomer, one side of the alkoxy group or one side of the either functional group, methyl group is present, another side is propyl group is present. Whereas in the second isomer, both sides are having, both are ethyl chains, both are ethyl alkyl chains. This is also ethyl, this is also ethyl. So students, in this manner, on both sides of the, on either side of the functional group, if the alkyl groups are different, then those are known as a metamers and the phenomenon is known as a metamerism. So students, this is about structural isomerism. So structural isomerism, whenever the compounds, two or more compounds having same molecular formula but different structural arrangement is known as a structural isomerism. And this structural isomerism is classified as a chain isomerism, positional isomerism, functional group isomerism and metamerism. Next type of isomerism is stereoisomerism. Stereoisomerism. Students, this stereoisomerism, it is defined as a whenever two or more compounds having same molecular formula, but different spatial arrangement, students, two or more compounds having same molecular formula but different spatial arrangement are called stereoisomers. And the phenomenon of this stereoisomers is known as a stereoisomerism. Students, about this stereoisomerism you can learn detailedly in the next coming unit, stereochemistry. It is a very interesting and very important concept in organic chemistry. Stereochemistry, it is a very very important in organic chemistry topic. So about this stereoisomerism and about this stereoisomers you can detailedly learn in the stereochemistry lesson. So there we can detailedly discuss about this stereoisomerism and stereochemistry. So here, for example, you can take stereoisomerism, cis-2-butene and trans-2-butene. These two are the stereoisomers. Students, stereoisomerism we are again classified into two types, geometrical isomerism and optical isomerism. So generally cis-2-butene and trans-2-butene are stereoisomers and these are belongs to the geometrical isomerism category. Geometrical isomerism is observed. Because students, if you see cis-2-butene structure is like this, students. Cis-2-butene. So here I write for our convenience, students. Cis-2-butene. Here I write a line angle formula. CH3, CH double bond, CH3. This is cis-2-butene. Here I write a line angle formula. And you can write the trans-2-butene. The structure of the trans-2-butene is like this. Trans-2-butene. Its IUPAC name becomes trans-2-butene. Cis-2-butene and trans-2-butene. Students, these cis-2-butene and trans-2-butene are different in the spatial arrangement. So students, if you see here, methyl group is present. The terminal alkyl group is always methyl group, which does not have any functional group. So CH3. So students, in case of cis-2-butene, the two methyl groups are present on the same side. This is our double bond. This is our functional group double bond. The two methyl groups are present on same side to the double bond functional group, alkene functional group. So this is a cis isomer. Whereas in case of trans isomer, if you see, so this is our functional group double bond. So here the methyl group is, one methyl group is present above to the double bond, and the another methyl group is present below to the our alkene double bond. So students, here the two methyl groups are on opposite side, whereas in case of cis-2-butene, the two methyl groups are present on same side to the double bond, whereas in case of trans-2-butene, the two methyl groups are present on opposite side. So students, you can see the molecular formula is, you can see C4H8 C4H8 is the molecular formula. C4H8 is the molecular formula, but both are having the same functional group, same molecular formula, but different spatial arrangement. In case of cis-2-butene, two methyl groups are same side. In case of trans-2-butene, two methyl groups are opposite to each other. So this is about the these two are stereoisomers, and the phenomenon is known as a stereoisomerism. So students, this is about the isomerism. So students, isomerism, whenever two compounds or two or more compounds having same molecular formula but different arrangement are called isomers, and the phenomenon is known as a isomerism. This isomerism is classified as a structural isomerism and stereoisomerism. Again, this structural isomerism is classified as a chain isomerism, positional isomerism, functional group isomerism, metamerism, and the stereoisomerism is classified as a geometrical isomerism and optical isomerism. Students, about this stereoisomerism, that is geometrical isomerism and optical isomerism, we can detailedly discuss it in the coming unit, stereochemistry lesson. Okay students, I hope you enjoyed this session. Students, in this video module, we discuss about the isomerism. So what is isomerism? How many types they are classified, and what are the classifications in the isomerism? With the suitable examples, we discussed very detailedly. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much, students.